church, the system of control told them that they had to comply or lose their seat at the table, right? And that seems performative. That seems complicit with something that is not actually what Jesus would have challenged us to be a part of. And so there's a really interesting story that comes out of the Sermon on the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount comes out of Matthew's Gospels, chapters 5 through 7. But in the midst of it, there's chapter 6 where Jesus is talking about this idea of kind of performative or religiously complicit religion. And he says this in Matthew 6, verses 1 to 8. He says, when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogue and on the street corners to be seen by others. And I'll stop there for just a second. Like, if you've been around the well for a while, you know one of my favorite stories is the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector. Like, hands down, one of my favorite stories. Like, this is what I hear in this story. It reeks of the Pharisee and the tax collector. If you don't know that story, the story paints this picture of these two people that come in, the tax collector, who is seen as like a sinner by everyone. Religious people, irreligious people. He's hated by secular people. He's hated by religious people. No one likes him. But he comes in, he stands in the back, and he prays like, God have mercy on me for the mistakes I've made in my life. Like, he doesn't really want to intrude, kind of stays in the back. But the Pharisee, peak religion, peak perfection, pure in every way on the exterior. Philippe, our host last week, used this phrase. He said, sometimes we judge our interior against people's exterior. This is kind of what we're talking about. This person has a beautiful exterior. We have no idea what's going on in the interior. That's what everyone's judging against. And so what he does